This is Chris and I. We're back for the sequel.
Yeah.
Right? 속편 영어로 sequel이라고 하고 threequel이라는 말 있는데 그거는 조금 신조어. 표준어 아니지만 사람들이 많이 써요. 왜냐면은 운율 때문에. So 첫 편, like for example, Star Wars would be the original, right? And then Empire Strikes Back is the sequel. And then sometimes they'll say the threequel of a movie, but that's less common. That's more of a joke, more of a jokey expression. So I was just telling Chris, as a treat to myself, 자기 자신한테 주는 선물로 1월 이후로 그 기생충 보고 나서. Did you see that movie, The Parasite, the Korean movie?
No, I want to.
We should watch that together.
Okay.
Actually, that'd be fun. So the last movie I saw in the movie theaters was Parasite, and let's see what we're getting here. Islam Karmov, hi guys. Ellie in the house. She's our 단골 손님. She's our oldest fan probably.
Nice.
Trick or treat. That's right. Yeah. I did a little trick or treating. 와, 두 분 너무 반가워요. They're glad to see us both back in action. So we were gonna film this outside, and then it turned out to be way too cold. So we tried it for about 2 minutes and then gave up. Tonight's a pretty cold night, but it's Halloween in Denver, and it's also a full moon. So 보름달, 할로윈 날에 보름달 된 거 이게 몇십 년 만이잖아요. So my dad was saying that the next time that there will be a full moon on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of morbid, but he was saying he would be dead by then.
Okay.
Because it's 20, 30 years out, so it's a ways out. It's
he'll be alive, yeah.
He'll be rocking. I'll probably be dead.
Probably.
I'll be long gone. I'll be just a memory that exists on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you can download my consciousness from YouTube and make like a deep fake of me if you
It'll
want.
be like a hologram.
A robot.
Yeah.
The Michael robot.
Can't wait.
And I'll just teach any lesson. People can ask me questions about English, and it'll just be like some rehearsed answer from the past. It'll be like me from 1997 answering a question. Anyway, so what were we talking about? We were talking about sequels, threequels, and you and I were going to go see Parasite together. Yeah. And then, what else? I was going somewhere with that. Oh, treat to self. So 자기 자신한테 주는 선물. I deserve this kind of a feeling 있을 때 많은 사람들은 뭐 후식 먹으러 가잖아요. So for example, people go get chocolate cake as a treat to themselves. A lot of people ironically will go work out. They'll go to the 헬스장에 가서 열심히 1시간 운동하고 그 다음에 as a treat to myself, I can have this chocolate cake. And the chocolate cake is like 500 calories, and the amount of calories you burned at the gym was like 450.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
That's a dangerous trap to fall into. But 요점은 이거였어요. I'm bringing it all home now. So my treat to myself was to go see The Empire Strikes Back. So 제국의 반격이었나요? 한국 이름? 제목. So I went to see, and it was in the movie theaters. 아마 COVID 때문에 새로운 내용 많이 안 들어오기 때문에 옛날 영화 다시 보여주고 있어요. So 그거는 상상하지도 못했던 일이었어요. 제가 태어나기 전에 나왔던 영화, 영화관에서 볼 수 있다는 거. So I went over there, and there were 3 people in the theater. So we were socially distanced. I was here in this corner, there's a guy over there in that corner, and then there was a guy in the front, and we were all about like 100 meters apart from each other. But it was pretty cool. And I actually took pictures because
Yeah?
it was a momentum.
Oh, nice.
Normally they kick you out, you know.
Yeah.
But they weren't that attentive because there were only 3 people and it wasn't a new release. So 보통 그 영화관에 들어가면 사진 찍으면 쫓아내잖아요. 그 위반이니까. 근데 나한테 너무 중요한 너무 감동적인 순간이었으니까. You know when that Star Wars trailer starts at the beginning and the theme. Yeah, and it says like, you know, episode 4, whatever it is, or episode 6, and then it says The Empire Strikes Back, you know. And I took pictures of that, and I took pictures of Darth Vader, and it was really cool. Anyway, what kind of questions we got coming in?
We got some good ones.
Yeah.
Important. How was dinner last night?
Oh, yes. 여러분 덕분에, because we got a lot of super chat, a lot of people financed our dinner.
Yeah.
Thank you. We had a great dinner thanks to you. So 덕분에, thanks to you, we had a great dinner. We went over to the one good Korean restaurant in Denver. What's it called again? Soul Barbecue. And it was packed because it was Friday night, which we had forgotten, or I hadn't even realized. But it was good. We had sundubu, and we had, let's see, what else did we have? We had 대패 삼겹살. We had, I don't like the real thick samgyeopsal, so we had thin samgyeopsal, and then we had a bunch of, you know, anju, what the Koreans call side dishes. You know, we got a bunch of those, and they were good, right? We had cucumbers, zucchinis, kimchi, of course, and then what else? We had one other.
The one that I'm not crazy about, the little fish.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like those little like sardine things.
Like really small ones.
I don't like those either.
Little
You always give them to me, and I don't eat any of them. He always slides them over to me. No, I don't like eating fish like this big, and their eyeballs are still in there and everything.
Yeah, it's like half eyeball, half fish.
Yeah, I'm good on those as well. But what was the other? Didn't we have another main course?
We had the dumplings. Did you say that?
Oh yeah, 군만두. So 우리 그렇게 큰 주 요리 2개 안 시켰지만 순두부랑 순두부 작은 거, 그리고 저는 해산물 들어가는 거 별로 안 좋아하니까 우리 그냥 소고기로 했고, and then we had 대패 삼겹살, and then we had 군만두. Any other questions?
Yeah, a lot of questions. Well, thanks for the well wishes for Happy Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Halloween to you. How many children came to your house for candy?
This neighborhood, just literally to walk to the next house can take 5 to 10 minutes. So this is not a good neighborhood for trick-or-treaters, so we never get any. And everybody in the front of their house, 대문에 그 게이트 있어요. So 쉽게 사람들이 들어오지도 못해요. So 이 동네에, I don't think, we've lived here now for 15 years. I think we've had 0 trick-or-treaters.
Wow.
But when I was a youngin, 저 어렸을 때 우리 일부러 부자 집에 갔어요. We would go to the rich neighborhoods, like the Denver Country Club.
Oh wow.
That's the best place.
Wow.
Because we used to live right next to the Denver Country Club, and 여기는 이 동네 땅 넓으니까 조금 효과적으로, 좀 효율적으로 사탕 모으지 못해요. 왜냐면은 집마다 너무 길어요. You have to get in a car and like drive to the next house.
Yeah.
Like if your parents are in the car, you can run up to a house here, probably get a lot of good candy, and then your parents can drive you to the next house, but you can't walk. But in the Denver Country Club, the country club houses are nice and the people are rich and the houses are close together.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can just walk out of one and walk into the other. So 일부러 우리 그 부자 동네에 가서, 부자 동네 가면은 king size candy bar 줘요.
Wow.
So 이렇게 그 사탕 bar, 뭐 candy bar 중에서 그 작은 거는 fun size이라고 하잖아요. Those little wimpy ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Butterfinger fun size is like that big, or Tootsie Rolls like that big, that kind of stuff. But if you go to a rich neighborhood, 일부러 그 부잣집에 가면은 사탕 bar 이렇게 큰 거, Hershey bar, they would just give, like, if you go to the Colorado Country Club, they would just give king size to everybody. They would get like a big thing of Hershey bars and just give full size candy bars to everybody.
Wow.
So that was pretty dope. And if you get a Butterfinger in the country club, it's this big. And so that's what we would do.
Nice.
So that's a good tip, ladies and gentlemen. 나중에 만약 이민 오시면은 일부러 부자 동네에 가서 trick or treat 하면은 훨씬 품질이 좋은 사탕 얻으실 수 있습니다. Anything else?
Yeah, lots of questions.
Yeah,
So
we go ahead.
where are we right now?
Where are we? We are in my house.
Okay.
This is what we used to call the studio because I pretended to make music here.
Yeah.
And here, I'll grab my clarinet. You run.
Since you guys asked,
Yeah, since you guys asked.
you begged to hear this.
Well, I'm not gonna play. I'm not
Oh.
gonna play anything, so don't get excited. Any other questions while we're waiting?
Star Trek or Star Wars?
If I had to choose one,
Yeah.
oh man, that's tough. I think I'd have to go with. I think I'd have to go with Star Trek as
Oh,
my
okay.
favorite.
Okay.
Just because I like Jean-Luc Picard.
He was
And I like all the stories, and it was on TV. You know, it was a TV show, so it's been on for season after season.
Mhm.
And the new Star Trek show Picard is really good.
Is that good?
It is good.
I'll start watching.
Yeah,
that.
you should watch that. It's pretty dope. So, how about we do this quiz? One of these clarinets is a B flat clarinet, and one of these clarinets is a C clarinet. Who can tell us which is which? So a C clarinet is very rare. It's almost custom made. A B flat clarinet is very common. So which is which? What do you think? C clarinet? Is this the B flat clarinet or the C clarinet? Is this the B flat clarinet or the C clarinet? Yeah. See if anybody can answer that.
Don't know. Black one is the B flat clarinet.
Black one. Aren't they both black?
Sweet. Maybe the top though.
Oh.
The top of the black.
Are you talking about the...
I think that's what they're talking about. The black one
They said this was the what?
is the C. One person said C. One person said B and one person said C. So gold one is C clarinet. So I guess that probably looks. It's not
the gold
gold,
one.
but in the light, I can see how that looks more like gold.
We can show you up close and personal here. Okay, so here's one. Here's one. And I bought this so that Chris and I can play duets without transposing. 이거는 조금 음악 용어이지만 violin is in the key of C, and if I play in B flat, that means I have to transpose every note, and it becomes very complicated, especially if there are lots of sharps and flats. So this is a B flat clarinet, this one, and you can see it's actually made of rosewood. Did you notice that, Chris? Isn't this wood nice?
Yeah, rosewood is a rare wood, and sometimes it's hard to get it.
So this is rosewood with silver keys, and this is a B flat clarinet. So this is the traditional clarinet that you would hear in jazz music or any kind of orchestral music mostly, unless you had an A clarinet. That would be the only other option. And then this little guy, see, it's shorter. This one's shorter because it's a C clarinet, so it's in a higher key. And that means that if I play a C on this instrument, Chris plays a C, it's the same note. If I play a C on this instrument, it's a different note from what Chris is playing. So you have to transpose, it's really complicated. And so I wimped out. I took the easy way out and just bought a C clarinet.
Yeah, we're so excited to hear you play both clarinets right now.
Well, I'm not gonna.
Okay. Is it sanitized? Is one of them sanitized? I'll play one of them.
No, you're gonna get COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'll pass.
So pass on that one. But maybe we could work something out where we put together a duet. You know, that might be cool.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions?
Well, someone noticed we have 2 clarinets, 2 guitars.
Mm.
Rule of 2, 2 of us.
Oh, we were going to do that too. We were going to do that competition too. Which is the more expensive guitar, right? All right. So Chris, hide the price tag there, and represent this one. Okay. So that's good old Chris's guitar.
Yep.
And this is my guitar. So, which one do you think is more expensive? Like maybe I'll strum them a little chord.
Wow.
Do you know how to play any chords? Because I was like you can play at least one more chord.
Well,
Oh,
this
it's
is
way out of
it's out
tune.
of tune.
Whoa, Nelly. Sounded like cowboy music right there.
Yeah.
Twang-a-lang-a-ding-a-dong.
If it's a classical guitar, it's a string, and if it's a country guitar, it's a string.
String.
Sorry for that.
String with
Yeah,
twang.
sorry.
So any votes on that? Which guitar is more expensive?
Chris, totally the more expensive. Maybe the left one. The left.
So
Yeah.
yours.
I think so, yeah.
So you think this one is the most expensive one? Although it was out of tune, so it didn't sound that good.
Yep. That's the consensus.
That this one is.
Yeah, this one's more expensive.
Everyone thinks that. That's wrong. This is the more expensive guitar. But if you hear the resonance, you can tell that this one resonates a lot better. Whoa.
Yeah.
We're gonna need it. You want to tune that up a little bit?
I don't know.
We can serenade people while.
I don't know.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Go for it. Oh, okay.
This one pitch is
Yeah, it's
not.
flat. I think the E is
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah, work on that for her. Anyway, I'll run the show here for a second. Well, yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, Chris's guitar, left one looks more expensive. Actually, they're both Chris's guitars.
From?
Yeah, Luther Strings.
Yeah.
This guy runs a string shop, so if you're looking for a violin or a guitar or ukulele, what else you got? What else you got?
That's pretty violins, violas, cellos, basses.
But he's got those little 16th size, you know. He's got all sizes, the little baby violins, cellos, right?
Yep, cellos.
Cellos and nice cello cases. So his store is called Luther Strings, and if anybody is interested in buying a string instrument, he's a PhD. So great to see you guys in the light. Oh. Please play music. Uh-oh, we might actually have to do this. Okay, did you see anything else? Your outfit today goes better with the guitar than the clarinet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
that's right. This isn't my orchestral when I go to play with the symphony orchestra, I probably would not wear this. That'd be interesting
You
to
should.
show up
You should. Yeah.
as a soloist when we play like Mahler or Beethoven.
Yeah.
Just roll in like this.
Well, it's fun on Halloween. That's the time when people in symphonies actually dress up.
Oh, they're allowed
Yeah,
to.
like sometimes, symphonies will have Halloween concerts.
I don't. Yeah, cool.
All right, well, we got that request for music.
Oh yeah, we got the music request. Is it all tuned up now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Ooh, do you listen to country music?
I'm afraid I do.
Love country music.
Yeah, but I listen to everything. You know, I listen to rap. We listen to hip hop, and I listen to rock. Well, I probably have to say rock is my least favorite. I like old rock, real rock and roll from the 50s, 60s. That's good rock. Rock and roll from today is pretty much garbage. Happy Halloween from Mi-sun Lee. Thank you.
Happy Halloween.
So, how did it start?
Keep playing. I'll just tune in as you play. If you're okay with that.
Well, that one's on. These old cowboy boots, these old cowboy boots ain't kicking no more, ain't kicking no more. This old farmhouse dog, my old farmhouse dog, ain't barking no more, ain't chasing cars anymore. My dad's old truck, the old Ranger truck, ain't hauling no more, ain't hauling no more. The love of my life, she would have made a great wife. Ain't calling no more, she ain't gonna call it no more. These country cliches, the kind we'd mock in the day, ain't wrong anymore, just a song
Yep.
That's pretty much. That's enough for now. It's a little Mat Pukipyeon. That's the COVID song. And when I wrote that one when I was a little depressed, as you can tell. But out of all I've written a lot of songs, and Chris likes this one the best, huh?
Yes, I like that one.
Yeah, we could do the indie song. Acapella.
You've been trying to get me to do this forever.
How do we get a? Oh, I even got a little drone thing on here. You got the drone skis, but you probably need to leave that on there.
Michael did make this song by himself. He composed everything: lyrics, chords,
and
melody.
Chris hooked the brother up with the color harmony though.
Yeah,
that was nice. Can you do multitasking to get us a drone? I can't. Because I can on here, but.
Maybe, yeah.
What is it?
Oh, I don't know.
G.
Oh, is it a Christian song?
Which one?
The one that we sang.
That we just sang? No,
That
that's
you sing. Yeah.
well, no, that's just a really depressed song.
It's kind of a cowboy down on the luck.
Yeah, so the story is that so the guy's dog died or is about to die that he's raising. So 애완견이 이제 추하고 있고 이제 그 아버지한테서 물려받은 픽업 트럭 이제 잘 안 돼요. 고장 나가고 있고. And then yeah, what that kind of stuff. No, it's just a sad song. The indie song is happier, but we don't know.
No, we don't.
We don't know what. No,
We can do that another time.
Well, we don't have to do the whole, you know. Chris, I want people to hear Chris's color harmony.
Yeah. Well, Michael's got the really good high voice. You should do some Beach Boys for him. I can play that track.
Yeah, I
Sing some Beach Boys.
yeah, we could do that.
You got the track to.
Oh, do I have to?
The track to sing with.
Oh, you. I'll run it off mine then.
Okay.
Does this get us
You guys got to hear.
I don't know if this gets us kicked off YouTube though.
Well,
We'll have to keep the volume low. And then,
oh yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know if this is a
good point.
violation of. Here's the one we like. This is God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. It's a great song if anybody's interested. I may not always love you, but long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. And God only knows what I'd be without you. How do I get the lyrics up here? If you should ever leave me, well, life would still go on, believe me. The world could show nothing to me, so what good would living do me? And God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows what I'd be without you. If you should ever leave me, well, life would still go on, believe me. You gotta join in. You gotta join
We're
in?
showing off your high end.
No, you gotta sing with me.
Okay.
Listen to me. God only knows what I'd be without you. And I think this one is you.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
God only knows what I'd be without.
God only knows what I'd be without.
God only knows what I'd be without.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
God only knows what I'd be without.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
God only knows what I'd be without.
God only knows what I'd be
You take this
without.
God only knows. God only knows what I'd be without. Yeah, that was a little Beach Boys.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, well, we were having fun. We're having
that's good. People said it's killing them. I don't know if it's good or bad killing. Sorry if we killed you. But he's got that high range. That's what we were talking about. He can sing high.
Well,
That hurts my voice.
what's the
You guys are so nice to be kind.
How was that? 4 score. I think that got me the Score.
Oh,
That gets you the. That has.
allows you to view and turn pages.
Doesn't that have a drone on it though?
It may.
Mm.
I think we've done enough singing. No, we got to save some for next time. We pull out all the stops.
Well, we didn't do the piece we were good at though. Is the thing.
What piece is that?
It was Indian.
Oh yeah, but next time we do that at the shop.
Do that at the shop. Mm. Where do you think it starts?
The pitch?
Yeah.
Well, I know, but I don't know.
Well, where is it?
It's
Well, it's been.
That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
Well, it's been 30 years in a row for me now. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Back home in Indiana, tears in eyes, flags unfurled. Things done changed since the old days when Gramps in his Model T loaded up the boys in Kiwani. It was 1923. Back in black and white, dressed in three-piece suits. That's the way it used to be.
That's good.
You had it enough? Okay. All right, well, enough of that one.
Yeah. I don't like singing, sorry.
See, I like it. Somebody said I like it.
Singing. I do not like singing.
Great harmony.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, see?
People remember that song.
You remember the song? Yeah, that was the instrumental version. We have the instrumental version up on YouTube. This is just the acapella version that Chris wussed out on in the middle of it.
Definitely.
Okay, well actually we were supposed to be talking about Halloween. So let's get back on the Halloween topic. And I'll serenade us with a little Halloween music. Yeah, that guitar sounds scarier because it's out of tune. Alright, okay, so what was the first Halloween costume you remember wearing?
I always wanted the scariest mask you could find at the store. Just the goriest, gruesome, that was my favorite. So it was just kind of like scary monster masks for many years.
Do you remember the rock monster from that movie, Neverending Story?
I don't know. I can look it up.
Well, you don't have to. My brother got that mask, which was pretty scary. He did that. One of the first. Oh, actually, I have pictures. I have injunshot. I have photographic evidence if I can find my phone. I went as Phantom of the Opera one year, so that was cool. Here's my little nephew. Let me find it. There's my nephew.
That's super cute.
Yeah. There's my nephew and I there. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah, so I did that, and then let me see. I have my other I have some other pictures. And then I went as Phantom of the Opera. I was really into Phantom of the Opera when I was in 3rd and 4th grade. So I have a picture of that. And let me see if I can find it here. There it is. Look at how serious I was, Chris.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Let me see if I can get this calibrated right. So there's me as the Phantom of the Opera, and it's kind of hard to get this thing to focus. But yeah, so that was one year when as Phantom of the Opera, and yeah, I think I was in 4th grade, and that was fun. And then let's see what else we got here. One year I went as Mozart. I think when I was in second grade, I went as Mozart um, and I had a wig, you know, like Mozart, and I was dressed up like Mozart, and I carried my clarinet around, and just as an added, you know, addition to the costume, and people would always 아저씨들이 would always ask me, 그거 진짜 불 줄 알아요? And then 한번 they would always 항상 그런 식으로 도전 시켰어요. They would always say, "Can you really play that, or are you just carrying it around?" And I would say, "Let me show you." And then I would play something, and I would usually play something by Mozart. You know, keep it all together.
Nice.
So I would play Mozart on the patio. So when I went trick or treating, you know, after I played Mozart for him, people would give me more candy. I got bonus candy for that because I would get my normal amount of candy, and then the guy invariably would say, "Can you play that thing?" And then I would play it, and that was fun.
How did you find those Halloween costumes?
Was that a question there?
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought them up. You know, it was just things that I was into at the time. Like when I was really into Mozart, somebody made for you or bought in the store. It was a mixture. Like obviously, my mom couldn't make me a wig. You know, like an old-fashioned wig from Salzburg or Vienna.
Yeah.
So we bought that. We found a white wig, and then I think my mom made the rest of the costume. So it was a mixture. What about you, man? What did you go as?
Oh, I remember I was really excited when I was in 6th grade. It's about 12 years old, and had the skeleton mask that you could paint, but it's a very thin like styrofoam, and so you could use like this glue and you could glue it to your face, and so then you'd open your mouth and it would open up
Really?
as well. Yeah, so it would kind of show your facial expressions, or at least, you know, move with your jaw. I thought that was the coolest.
That's some high tech stuff right there.
Yeah. The glue like got stuck in my hair for like a week.
I did. Okay, here's an easy one.
That's nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Here's me as Sherlock Holmes. Why can't I get the brightness set here?
Angle it away from the. Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go. There you go. So yeah, there's me as Sherlock Holmes with the pipe and everything. And then, is this what's doing it?
I guess not. I thought it was, but I guess not.
Well, anyway, so did Sherlock Holmes. So that was fun. Maybe I need to. If I turn down the brightness on this, is that gonna help? Oh, there we go.
Nice.
All right, yeah. So there's me as Sherlock Holmes, and my mom there on the phone. I don't know who she was talking to in the middle of our picture, but it must have been a very important business call.
Is your mom in costume or just?
She's wearing. You see, she has that ghost sweatshirt on. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Do we have any questions so far?
Oh yeah. Can you explain the history of Halloween a little bit? In Korea, you don't have any holiday like Halloween.
Well, it was originally a day. Okay. The word Halloween comes from All Hallows Eve, and this is just off the top of my head, but the idea was that on that day, demons and ghosts were released from hell or from the atmosphere. A ghost came out on that night, and so people would dress as ghosts so that the ghosts wouldn't bother them. So 귀신처럼 해놓으면 그러면은 다른 귀신들은 우리 사람이야, 우리 친구다. 그래서 사람을 괴롭히지 않을 거 아니에요. 이렇게 무섭게 해놓으면 예를 들어서 zombie, 가끔 The Walking Dead they did that, right?
Oh.
They would put all that zombie guts on them, and then they would walk around amongst the zombies, and the zombies couldn't tell that they were not zombies. It was that concept, and Halloween really only survived in America because it came over early, and the people here kept doing it every year, whereas in Europe it died out. But then once European people started realizing how much fun it was, now they're starting to do it again. And so America kept it alive for a long time. And now we have 호박등, right? So when you carve a lantern out of a pumpkin, in the old days, they used to carve them out of radishes.
Wow.
So in Europe, if you look at the old Halloween pictures, they would have a radish, and they would cut a face into it and carry that around. And their costumes were a little kind of, on the cheap. So they were even kind of scarier because they were like rags that people threw together,
Wow, yeah.
So if you look at old Halloween pictures, that's what it's about. So the original intention was 귀신 다 이날에 나오니까 귀신 유령 그런 사람들은 그런 귀신들은 다 이렇게 나오니까 불려 나오는 날이니까 그 귀신을 속이려고 저도 이렇게 귀신처럼 해야 돼요. 귀신처럼 그 실감 나게 귀신처럼 이렇게 해놓으면 그러면 귀신들이 저를 안 괴롭힐 거 아니에요. So, and the word trick or treat, it used to be that if people didn't give you a treat, so you would go to the door and you would say trick or treat, and that meant give us 사탕, give us some candy, or we're gonna play a trick on you. And a lot of times, some of the old tricks, I don't know if you ever heard of this one, but 만약 그 인색한 그 집주인, if there's a stingy person living in the house and they don't want to give out candy, or they're in there but they're pretending like they're not,
Yeah.
they turn off all the lights but you can see the TV's on in the corner.
Yeah.
Then what kids would do is take a chair, like 그 실외용 밖에서 쓰는 의자 같은 거 있잖아요, and throw it on the roof. Did you ever hear about that one?
No.
That was classic.
Yeah.
That was classic, but that was a classic trick. So if the 집주인 만약 사탕 안 준다면 애들이 거기 의자 아니면 밖에 있는 가구 같은 거 가지고 그 지붕 위에 던져 버렸어요. But you know about TPing, right?
Yes.
That's a lesser offense. But if somebody didn't give you candy, kids would take toilet paper, rolls of toilet paper, and that's too hot a commodity now. Nobody wastes toilet paper anymore. Yeah, pre-COVID. Now it's like gold. You'd never throw that away. But what people would do is take rolls of toilet paper and run them all around the trees and all around the house, and that's called TPing a house. So toilet paper-ing a house.
Yeah, a prank, and people will do it all year too.
Yeah,
as a general prank.
If there's a kid you don't like in school, that was something the bullies would do. Any other questions?
Michael is so romantic.
Me?
Yeah, it's a statement. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not. Yeah, you, Michael, not.
Wow.
That's Chris.
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes I get confused what my own name is, but
Very interesting.
I wonder. I ask that question. Why am I romantic? I'm curious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I say who these people are?
Yeah, you can say their names.
Yeah. That's Soo-young Kim says.
Okay.
Thank you for lots of explanation. Thank yous for the explanations.
Has Chris performed in Korea at all?
Nope. Thailand, Japan, China.
His sister has performed there.
Yep, my sister's performed and taught in Korea.
When she came out, we hung out and had dinner. She runs a youth orchestra.
Yeah.
Anything else?
in Korean sentiment, every time I carve pumpkin for fun, I feel a little guilty because I feel like I'm playing with food.
Good point. But the good thing is, if you scoop out all the insides, you can make pumpkin pie. And also, if you take the seeds and you roast the seeds, put some salt on them, those are really good.
That's good.
Yeah, pumpkin seeds are really good.
A confirmation that Michael is romantic.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's an interesting story. Yeah, he likes the story.
The Halloween story.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Is there anything in Korean that maybe I should handle?
This section right there.
Okay, we'll see. 그렇구나. 영어 공부 되고 좋아요. 감사해요. Okay, so this person says, this helps me study English, and it's a fun conversation, so thank you. And cowboy 모자 잘 어울려요. That my cowboy hat matches me well, which is nice. 말하면 그대로 Texas cowboy 같아요. So this person says, if you just get on a horse, or if you were just on a horse, you would look like a Texas cowboy. And that's okay, but Colorado is different than Texas.
Yeah, every state's.
No, but I mean the cowboys in Colorado and Montana are very different. Like ranchers, are very different than the ranchers in Texas. It's kind of a different 문화, but it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
It's a minute difference.
Yeah, Colorado and Wyoming.
Right. I would say Colorado, Wyoming, and then Montana. That's like one cultural sphere of being a cowboy. And then like Kansas is also another slightly different thing.
Yeah.
You know, they're all slightly different kinds of cowboys, but it's hard to explain. So Mansu Kim says this is very interesting. So I guess that was the story of
that was really nice.
Interesting. OMG. Thank you for the explanation. I didn't know that. Teeping?
Yeah, for teeping.
Oh, teeping.
Yeah, how do you spell?
Oh, just capital T, capital P. Oh, did we get we got a tip. All right, super chat. Yeah, we're running a little low on super chat today. I don't know if we're gonna be able to afford Korean food, but I'll get you some McDonald's. This is like McDonald's level.
No, he brought me this bag of cereal, which I didn't know people do anymore because it's not really sanitary.
But my cousin made that.
Oh,
I didn't just get it off
I thought
the
you were
street.
just feeding me some random
random COVID candy.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. It's an interesting story. I like it, Michael. So what's Chris's sister's name?
What has she been on?
Well,
I guess I maybe I talked about her.
no, because we were talking about your sister in
yeah.
Korea. Kozum.
Yes.
Kozuma Luther, and she conducts a youth. She still does, right? Or
yeah, she's a conductor. It's tough right now with COVID, but yeah, she conducts. She's a great violin player, fantastic teacher.
Why is Chris not wearing a hat when Michael is? Because my other cowboy hat got stolen.
I didn't bring my scarf to match.
Oh yeah, you need that too. I could have lent.
Feel good with the scarf.
Yeah, you gotta make it all work, you know, as an ensemble.
Can't beat that.
Subtle differences between cowboys. That's right. It's kind of hard to explain. What is for the bag? I don't know.
Oh, this was
that?
just because you were at a previous Halloween party with your nephew, and so you had extra candy in his bag.
Yeah, we went trick or treating, and the kids got a lot of stuff. Oh, did I explain? 오늘 코비드 때문에 직접 이렇게 나누어 주지 않고 사람들이 이렇게 큰 긴 길쭉한 튜브 같은 거 만들었어요. And did I tell you about this?
I don't know.
People, they have this new delivery system for candy, where people will be up on their porch
Okay.
and the kids will be down at the bottom of the steps, and they put the candy in the tube
That's cool.
and it shoots down into their little
Nice.
buckets. And one woman had a tube that went all the way to the second story of her house, so she was
Nice.
up on her balcony, and she's like, okay, here it comes, and she would drop the candy down the tube and it would go down, and then the kids would hold up there. So 우리 그 사회적 그 거리두기 유지할 수 있는 방법 사람들이 발명했어요. It was pretty funny actually. 오픈 우spun이에요. 진짜 좋은 생각이네요. People are very creative. That's right. Wow, that is a great idea. Wow, wow, that is smart. Yeah, that's right. So thanks again, Suyun Kim, for the super chat. And then let's see. I wonder what 할로윈 어떻게 한국에서 진행하고 있는지 궁금합니다. Wonder how things are going, because I know in Korea they don't do trick-or-treating, which is actually my favorite part of Halloween, because you go around the neighborhood, you meet the neighbors, people living right next door to you that you've never met. So you go around the door, you go around to the different houses, you meet people, you make new friends in the neighborhood, and it's very communal, you know.
Yeah.
And it gives you a sense of community, and I really like that. But they don't do trick-or-treating in Korea. A lot of other countries, when they bring American-style Halloween back into their country, mainly what it is wearing a costume and going to a club and just getting drunk and dancing. And that's the most boring part of Halloween.
Yeah.
Here you have haunted houses, you have hedge mazes where 이렇게 그 옥수수 잘라서 다 이렇게 없애고 그 미로 만드는 거 있어요. So 미로 이렇게 다 이렇게 통과해야 돼요. And then you have hay rides where horses pull a cart, and you get on the top, and you get on the top of the hay with your family. 그 풀 위에 앉아서, and then the driver will tell you stories, sometimes ghost stories. There's so many other aspects to Halloween, and the part that always gets imported to other countries is just like, you know, girls dressing as sexy nurses or sexy police women.
Yeah.
Those are the two options. It's like 90% of the costumes have no creativity in them.
Yeah.
It's just like sexy nurse with a scar, or like police woman. Okay, I've seen that a million times. And then it's just, you know, and then it's just getting drunk and dancing. That's not what Halloween is about, you know.
Yeah.
So Halloween, okay, well, let's list my favorite aspects of Halloween. Trick-or-treating, number one, but then you get too old to do it, so then it sucks. But now I have a nephew, so now I can go with
You're
him.
collectors.
Yeah, that's right. Now you just stand on the sidewalk and go ahead, little Tommy, go get all that candy for Papa. And then, so trick-or-treating, my favorite part. Then making jack-o'-lanterns, second favorite part. Making pumpkin pie and roasted pumpkin seeds. And then sometimes like a friend's Halloween party where people are all costumed up.
Yeah.
And then you go to a friend's house, not a club necessarily. You go to a friend's house. Oh, and then haunted houses. Yeah, you go to a haunted house and you pay and you walk through there and they scare you, and that's fun. There's so much to Halloween, you know, and just about 10% of it is all that ever gets exported to other countries, and I don't think people really understand what Halloween is like in America. Anything else?
Yeah. Side question, then back to Halloween question. Side question is, where's your dog? Don't you allow him to be inside the house?
Oh, the big old dog? Big dog or little dog? My dad has a little dog that's this big, and actually they're both allowed to be in the house. But remember, my stepbrother, Michael, he left and he took the dog with him. Big dog Astro. Um, yeah, so Astro is in California now.
Got it. Good question here.
Hmm.
What age is too old to trick or treat?
It depends on how tall you are.
Yeah.
Because some kids, I had to stop. I think I started getting tall when I was in maybe, what, 8th grade? Because when I met you,
Yeah.
I was already getting pretty tall.
So, 14 or so.
Yeah,
Years
so 8th, 9th grade, then I was already pretty tall. But if you're short, you can go all your life.
You just wear a mask.
You just
don't
put
know
a
how old
mask.
you
Nobody
are.
knows how old you are. You put on a mask, and if you're short enough, and you just say trick or treat in a high voice, you know.
Yeah.
So sometimes I still want to go, but I think I'm a little too tall now. And Chris is definitely too tall.
Yeah. Man, missing carving pumpkins and I don't know if that's.
Yeah, carving pumpkin. Oh, I missed it.
And the one below it.
노래할 때랑 지금 말할 때랑 목소리가 완전히 다르대요. Yeah, so she's saying when we sing, our voices are a lot different than we talk.
Mm.
Yeah, we need to practice. I mean, the thing is, we're not singers, obviously. I can write songs, and he's not a singer either by trade, but we do our best. The point is to put out. I want to write a good song and then maybe sell it to somebody else. We're not going to be the stars on the stage. Okay. That means laugh, laugh, laugh. Mask. Yeah, mask is the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for responding. Wow, that's a good thing about being short. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Even now, I think if if you're a Korean girl and you come over here and you're in your 20s,
Yeah.
just you might not even need a mask because a lot of Asian people look younger than we do. So you could just put on like a tiara, put like a crown on,
Sure.
and like go as some kind of a princess.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure everybody would give you candy.
Yeah, I think so.
You and I showing up with beards.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work. We show up like this in this attire and be like, aren't you kids a little old for trick or treating? And be like, no, this is fake.
Yeah, that's
this
right.
is a fake beard.
It's my mask.
I'm trying to look like an old cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You got the voice.
sorry.
And everything.
Okay. 상상도 못했어요. 그 목소리가 나올 줄. Thank you so much. This is the best Halloween.
Wow.
Good. Glad you all enjoyed. Yeah, height is an important part. Today, a little kid dropped by my place with a tall woman, and I thought she was his mom, but she wanted candy as well. It turned out she was just a tall girl. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Because some girls, too.
Yeah, they
when,
grow.
Yeah, when they hit high school, man, they're like 6 feet.
Yeah, they're like
tall.
almost fully grown in high school.
Yeah.
Like guys, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a delicate issue. Because you want to be like, so do you want some candy too?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you just give it to him.
Yeah, just give it to him.
That's funny. By looking at the wall receptacle, I guess you live broadcast in U.S. Where in the U.S.? Wall receptacle. What's the wall receptacle?
Maybe it's the vent right here, because that's the only thing that
Oh.
you can really see.
Oh,
This is your.
yeah. This is how we do heaters in America. We don't do ondol. We don't do the floor heating. We do forced air heating. So hot air comes out of those. And yes, this is Denver, Colorado. Let's see. Oh, maybe he meant wall receptacle like that.
Can you see it though?
See that the outlet?
No.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you were right. Right answer. Somehow I figured it out. What was your nephew as for Halloween? I meant wall outlet. So he did see the wall outlet.
Nice, good eyes, because I don't see it from the screen.
He's Sherlock Holmes over there. What is it?
Huh.
Unless he's seeing things we're not seeing.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, that's,
Yes, because look at the view is wider on the screen than it is. See right there. So we see a more narrow on.
Oh, we need to be careful about that.
Yeah.
What if we had something bad over here? What if we had like a bottle of Jack Daniels?
I don't have.
And I was like, that won't show up. You're
Yeah.
right. Okay, so it is, the wall outlet there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what we're seeing is different from what
it's more
you're seeing. We have the whatever they call it, pan and scan. Oh, $5. 마이크 클래리넷 연주 한번 해주시면 안 될까요? I would, but
Let me play.
clarinets have to the reed.
Soak it. You need some water? Water?
Slow down, Chris. Slow your roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have to soak the reed, and I'd have to get prepared, and I'd have to,
I can
steel myself mentally.
play
I'll play the clarinet the day you play the violin.
All right.
You never do.
All right.
I'm always like, let's play the violin, and
All right.
he always wusses out on me.
Deal. Next time.
All right, maybe next time we're gonna do a show at Chris's store, and when we do one there, we can maybe do that. Angela Yu says yes. 실내에서 모자 쓰고 계시네요. 호호호. Yeah, cowboy hats can be worn inside. A lot of the time. Certain hats you want to take off. Like a top hat, if you had a formal hat, or if you had a fedora, but it depends on where you're going. Like if you're going into a church, everybody needs to take off any kind of hat. If you're going into, a what do they call them? Where the judge is. Court. Obviously, you have to take off your hat. But normally what happens is if you're wearing a cowboy hat and then you want to say hi to somebody or you acknowledge somebody, you tip your hat like that. You just tip your hat, and that's usually good enough. That's usually polite enough. Unless there's somebody who's really kind of higher up on the food chain, and then you take your hat off and you usually hold it here for a second and then put it back on. But yeah, people wear cowboy hats inside. That's not too uncommon. Okay, anything else? Let's see. Well, okay, then I think we'll wrap it up. So thanks everyone for the super chat as always, and we will maybe practice some songs. We'll practice some songs and then get back to you and see if we can. Any last questions for Chris as we 마무리하면서? Any last questions for Chris Luther and his violin shop? We can shoot there next time. That'll be fun. Not a question, just a couple of winks. Chris, 심심했어요? Chris, were you bored?
Oh.
No.
I look bored. Sorry. It's been a long day, but an awesome day, and this is fun. It's been a full day.
Stay safe. Is all fire fully contained? I think they're doing
Seems
pretty
better.
well. Violin shop이에요. Yeah, he sells violins. It's called Luther Strings, if you want to look it up, and you can give him the English and Korean discount.
Yes.
So 95% off. Or
5% off.
5% off. Sounds good. That'll be good. Chris will be again in the show. Yeah, that's the plan. And we'll shoot it at his shop. 와우, 감사합니다. 정말 진짜 미국 문화를 본토인에게 생방송으로 통해서 접할 수 있다니 감사합니다. This person says it's really nice to be able to learn about American culture from a Native American, not a Native American, an American-born American,
Yeah.
or whatever.
It's not like you could be a Native American.
Yeah, that's what I'm going as. As you can tell. Cowboys and Indians, and this is not what I was going as. Okay, wow, Luther Strings. Yeah, look up Luther Strings, you guys. It'll help him out.
Oh, thanks.
And if you can just give him, even if you don't go there, give him 5 stars. If you pull it up on Google, just say 5 stars, great service. That'll help him out a lot.
Oh.
Where is Chris's shop located?
It's in Denver.
Why don't you give him the cross streets?
Yeah, it's in Denver. It's near Monaco and Evans.
It's right across from a Korean church, actually.
Mhm.
There's
Even
a big
closer.
Korean church. So if you attend that church, just feel free to walk across the block and you can check out all his musical instruments. Would love to see the shop.
Come on by.
서로 모르시면서도 이렇게 대화하고 서로 소통할 수 있다니 정말 좋습니다. So even though we're far apart, it's so cool that we can, converse like this. And yeah, I agree with that. Mansu Kim Nim says, thank you for your nice description of Halloween. Glad to be of service. And okay, I think we'll wrap it up. So thanks everyone for watching, and we'll probably continue to do this on a regular basis. Maybe next time I'll have to practice a little bit with the guitar. I've been taking too much time off. I'll work on our songs, we'll work on our songs, and then maybe be able to actually perform them for real next time, instead of just kind of messing around like we were today. So let me see, one last thing here. It's amazing that Michael has been in Korea for a long time, but your friendship still remains. Looks awesome. Yeah, I was just thinking about this. Chris and I have never fought. 우리 안지 이제 how long have we known each other? 15, 20 years? 15, how old?
Oh, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Like 14.
Almost
20. More like
we're getting on close
20
to
years.
20 years.
20 years.
But we never fought once.
Nah.
And so that's pretty cool. See you soon, both of you. Good night. Thank you for the great show. Really enjoyed it. 그냥 대통령이 될 것 같아요. Who do I think the president will be? I don't know. Maybe Biden, but it's a hard call. Nobody ever knows. Time has flown though. Thank you very much. Good night. And wow, that's impossible. The fact that we've never fought. 요즘 자주 볼 수 있어서 좋아요. These days I can see you guys a lot, so that's cool. 마이클 선생님 한국에 다시 오실 건가요? 네, 쿼런틴 끝나면 지금 가서 제가 그 2주 동안 혼자서 호텔에서 보내야 되잖아요. 그거 조금 답답할 것 같고 그냥 그거 조금 풀리면 그때 할게요. Alright, thanks so much everybody for watching this show, and thanks for the super chat. And I will be able to buy Chris some nice McDonald's a McMuffin, egg McMuffin with 2 hash browns.
Thank you.
And a coffee if you want, because I'm a good friend that way. Alright folks, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.